So the newish Disney Castle Lego set, what is it about? Is it worth it? Does it look good? Let's go. So we all know that we got a Disney Castle set quite recently. We did have one quite a while ago. That was quite nice. It had some nice colouring, it had some great minifigures. It was quite expensive. But in 2023, LEGO has decided they're going to release a new one, and if I'm being honest, it looks better. It looks a lot more like Disney Castle that's actually at the theme parks and stuff, with that more of the darker colour there. Whereas the old one had a lot of a lighter peachy colour, whereas this one's gone a bit darker with it. I think that's a lot better. It's more accurate to the theme parks and probably even the films as well. It's a very nice little set. It has some really good detail inside it, and it contains the fireworks, which you see in the intro of the Disney Channel things and stuff like that. The Disney movies, you see the fireworks around it, so they added that to it as well, which you didn't get in the old set. I'd say the minifigure selection is a lot different. It's more Disney princess films compared to the old one, which was more just Disney itself, like Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, stuff like that. I think maybe the old one might have been a better minifigure selection, but the new one has a better interior, I'd say, with more different features and stuff, such as on the ballroom floor, you can actually make them dance and go around using a little small bit of technique. It's not that bad. It's quite a simple mechanism that they use to do that, but still, it has more interior detail than the original. Obviously, you've got a different box design, being the 18 plus design compared to the 16 plus that they had back then, because 18 plus didn't exist. And it does look quite cool. It's got more pieces, which is cool. I think that's good. It's more expensive, so I think it should have more pieces for an expensive price. With over 4,800 pieces, it is a substantially sized set, almost 5,000 pieces. So it is larger than the old one, and it's a large set. It's larger than any of the sets that I have, and when you go over the 4,000 mark, that's where you get to the really expensive and large sets. This is going to be a really big set. As it stands at 80 centimeters tall, it's almost as tall as the Daily Bugle if you're counting the antenna. So that is a very tall set, because the Daily Bugle is a very impressive size. There are taller sets, but the Daily Bugle for a skyscraper and like a full Lego set is very impressive. And Disney Castle, the last one, was also extremely impressive and very tall. I think this one just beats a little bit in height. Still super large. I'd say the colours of this one are a lot more vibrant than the old one, and it's bursting a lot more with colour. Such as the blue, they used a bit of a duller blue in the original, and this one has some really vibrant blues, like some very strong blues. I think that looks a lot better. It makes it look a lot more realistic and more like the actual Disney castle. I think that looks really nice, and it makes a great display piece. Although it's very similar, there are quite a few differences with this one, such as the minifig selection, a bit of the colouring and stuff like that. The fireworks do add a bit of detail to it and make it a lot more realistic to the movies, and the colouring makes it a lot more realistic to real life in like the theme parks and things like that. So I'd say it's a very good looking set. I think it does look better than the original. Minifig selection, I think the original might be a little bit better, or they're about even. Pricing though, it's more expensive, but we know that there's been inflation and Lego prices have been going up. At £350, that is a very expensive price, and you want a good set for that price. I say it probably is worth it. It's not the best value set ever, but if you're a big Disney fan, then it's definitely worth a large price for a set of this size, and a set with such great minifigures and interior details and Easter eggs. If you're really into Disney, then you'll understand every Easter egg into it. I don't understand many of them because I'm not that into Disney. So that was talking about the new Lego Disney Castle, and if it's worth it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe up there. There's another video down there. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.